Thoughts on the main event?
What I think of the main event?
Yeah, the finish.
Incredible. I mean, I've been saying all week, you got two of the absolute best in the world in their prime facing off, and you know, when I went up into the octagon after, Khabib said, I told you he's the best in the world. And yeah, I mean, to beat Oliveira is one thing, to beat him the way he beat him is another, and as fast as he did it, he looked incredible tonight. You know, the big question going in tonight was how is he going to deal with the pressure? He dealt with it just fine.
And given the way that Charles has looked so dominant lately, and the way that Islam beat him pretty handedly, how far do you think he could take this in this reign?
I don't know. That remains to be seen. You know, obviously, looks like Volkanovski's next, so you know, Volkanovski never ceases to amaze me. Another incredible fight.
Did you know he was going to call out Volkanovski?
I did not know.
So that
when I was up there, Khabib said to me, we're going to fight all the time and we want to fight everybody. That's what he said to me, you know, after the fight.
So is it safe to say that's going to be the main event for the Perth card?
Probably. I don't know. We'll see.
What did you think of Sean O'Malley's win?
Yeah, well, we discussed this going into this fight. Lots of people were like, you know, why give him this fight? It's too soon. He shouldn't have taken this fight. Sean Shelby was right.
Did you think he won the fight? Some people are saying Peter Yan should have got the decision, but did you think O'Malley won? How did you score it?
It was one of those razor-thin, close fights. I could see people saying Yan won the fight. I could see people saying O'Malley won the fight. It's all. What's weird is it wasn't the way I thought it was with the judges' scorecards. I thought, depending on who you gave the first round to, determined who won the fight. But that was not the case, apparently.
There was an instant cage fight with Khamzat Chimaev. I don't know if you've heard about that, and if you have, what can you tell us about it?
The guy, you know. Well, I mean, what do I even say about that? It happens, and especially with it happens. I didn't even know Khamzat was coming tonight. He was invited here by Abu Dhabi. So the seats behind me are owned by Abu Dhabi here in Abu Dhabi.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe you know already about conflict between Abu Bakr Nurmagomedov and Khamzat Chimaev after main event. And what do you think about this behavior? Maybe UFC will make restrictions, sanctions to these fighters for this behavior.
What did he do?
They fought in.
It's what we do here. It's what we do. This is a rough business. Mean things are said. Sometimes guys get into it. It's our job here at the UFC to make sure that that stuff doesn't happen. Again, we weren't right on it and didn't stop it from happening, but we got in there. It's just these things happen. When you get, you know, we have 800 alpha male and females under contract, and sometimes they cross paths at events, and these things happen. It doesn't bother me or hurt my feelings or any of that stuff. We handle it and then we move on.